Hello everyone! We are going to start a new series on this channel. I am starting a whole new playthrough in Palia. That will be used just for the recordings for YouTube. So... get to help or watch me create my character for this playthrough. Oh, that's way too late. There we go. It'll feel so weird to start this new playthrough because this will have none of my stuff from my other profile on it. So I have none of the premium outfits. There's her hair color. No facial. These glasses. Light and breezy. Okay. Let's see. All right. there's that. Let's see if I can take this. Nope. Aha! There we go. And the character created. I'm excited to do this playthrough for you guys. I've been playing Palia since 2 days before the open beta for the game. So, it'll be fun to play through all the quest lines again and work on building up the plot and all that with you guys. When you guys are watching the VOD, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments. If I cannot answer them, I will find an answer to your questions. That's Gina and Hecla. Oh my, dragon. Did you just materialize from nowhere? No idea. Right? You probably don't know any more about your situation than I do. Well, maybe you do. It wouldn't be hard to know more than me. Do you have any memories? Do you know? Perhaps we should allow the human to settle in first. They were only just born, after all. Sorry, Hecla's right. It's just that this is the first time I got to witness it firsthand. Well, that's nice. It's really nice to meet you. I'm Gina, and this is Hecla, my assistant. We're archaeologists. Well, students. Well, Hecla's assisting me in my studies, but she's not technically enrolled. My name is Butterfly. Yeah, I have a name already. Hecla, where's my quill? I need to write this down. It is pleasant to make your acquaintance, Butterfly. I know you must have many questions about your spontaneous emergence. What am I? You are a human being, an ancient thing. This world has not seen many rotations around the sun. As for us, well, I'm a Majiri. I guess our species came around after all the humans disappeared. And Hecla here is a Galder. And they were made by the ancient humans to do all sorts of jobs. Where am I? You're in Kilima, a small village on the island of Bahari, in the nation known as the Palian Republic. More specifically, this is the Phoenix Shrine. It's an old human ruin. Why is your friend so freaked out? I wasn't freaked out. It's just not every day you get to see an extinct species being reborn. Organic beings are often shocked at the emergence of new things. This world has not seen your kind in thousands of rotations. Be patient with it as it learns to accommodate you once again. And we'll be here to help. I think that's all. Yeah, I'm sure this is a lot to take in. I mean, it is for me. I mean, you weren't the first human, but definitely the first one I saw emerge with my own eyes. Ashura should be coming up soon to collect any new humans. Why don't you go down and meet him first? Here's a map and a compass. They should allow you to navigate. And don't be a stranger. If you get confused or just need a friend, you've got us now. Wow, been so long since I played the beginning. Holy. And oh, all the tutorial stuff. Jump. Climb. Run. Oh. This map is so beautiful. This game has got some really good graphics. Right, find Ashura and Kilima. Run. Oh, there's Ashura. Hey there, you must be new in town. I'm Ashura, the innkeeper at the Ormuz Horn, and I've been helping all the new humans get settled. Unfortunately, there's nowhere near enough room for you all in the inn, but we do have some old plots with some fixer-upper houses on them. What do you say? Up for a little do-it-yourself? Or DIY? Sounds like fun. With that kind of attitude, I can't wait to see what you do with that plot in the future. But don't think you'll have to do all of it alone. Here in Palia, we help our neighbors, especially when they're just starting out. Come on, I'll escort you to your new plot. If I'm right, our resident miner, Hodari, should already be there getting things ready. Chappers. And Hodari. Tata Hodari and Ashura at housing flat. Hodari. Coming along. A lot of trash left, though. Sure, this is our new resident? Yep, this is Butterfly. Butterfly meet Hodari Pavel. He lives out in Bahari Bay, but he agreed to help us get all the old plots ready. Nice to meet ya. The pleasure's all mine. Guess you're one of those friendly types. You'll fit right in here. So, how's it going with the plot cleanup? It's almost done. Just a few pieces of rubble blocking the front, and you'll be able to reach the front at least. Why don't you take this opportunity to get used to swinging a few tools, Butterfly? I've got a spare axe here you can use. Suppose I can spare my extra pick, too. It'll let me rest my back for a bit at least. If you need any help or have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. Alright. Pick. Pick. And axe. See, now on my other profile, when Palia first came out, the first thing you had was a tent. They didn't bring out just the house until I think when they came out of beta, or not when they came out of beta, when they came out of closed beta, because they're still beta. Hodari and Ashura. Good work. You might end up giving Hodari and I a run for our money at the next Bahari Lumberjack and Mining competition. Wouldn't go that far. Got a lot more practice before that happens. Maybe so, but neither of us is exactly young and spry anymore. Puts me at ease knowing folks like Butterfly can take up the mantle eventually. Anyways, you've probably got plenty of materials from that rubble. Why don't we use it to fix up your house? Just drop the supplies by the construction site and Hodari and I will handle the rest. Wood and stone. Confirm. Woohoo! Return to Ashura and Hodari. Looking good. Structure's sound. Roof looks sturdy. This should keep you safe and dry. A little empty though. Why don't you take this workbench? Should let you make your own furniture, as long as you have the supplies. Get some blueprints you can try out too. Or got some blueprints you can try out too. Nothing fancy though. If you want that, you don't have to go to Tish. Alright, place my work table. Well, first, let's chop this tree down. Because now I can put the work table here. Get a wooden storage chest at the work table and place it on your... Ooh. God, it's been so long, like I said. And it is so cool to start this over. But we're going to chop this tree down. And get rid of this stone. You hit the R key to change your tools for anybody new to Palia or is thinking about starting out the game. Storage chest. And a wardrobe. Alright, we're starting all this over. Let's see. We'll go with this first. Craft a chair. And when you're starting out and you're crafting the new furniture, these are called inspirations. Each new piece you make, you get a new inspiration. Okay, so now we have our wooden chest. When you're first starting out, each wooden chest gives you 400 storage space. And you get 2 rows of inventory. If you can unlock more at Zucky's shop, which I'll show you in a little bit where that is. But we're going to put this wardrobe and chair in our house. We'll put the wardrobe there. We'll put this chair in kitty corner. I think that's lined up right. Return to Ashura and Hodari. That storage chest you made will come in real handy if you run out of space in your pockets. If you want more space, you can place more chests. And your workbench isn't just for decorating. You can also craft tool upgrades, ammo, and more, as long as you have the recipe. I think that's all we can help out with. Why don't you head out into town? If you aren't happy living off charity, maybe stop by Hassian and ask him to teach you how to hunt. And if that ain't your speed, Einar can get you a fishing rod, and Ani'll get you set up to catch bugs. After that, you can stop by Reth and Badru to learn how to cook and garden. It was good to meet you, Butterfly. Drop by the inn whenever you're in the mood for a chat. You can stop by the mines in the bay if you want, but I'll probably be busy. That's Hodari's way of saying, stop by anytime. Leave the housing plot. Talk to Ani to learn to catch bugs, talk to Hassian to learn to hunt, and talk to Einar and learn to fish. And that's what all these little markers on the top bar are. That's the people. So let's go find the peoples. Oh yeah. I forgot. No glider yet. Because we're just starting out. Alright, Hassian. Oh, nope, that's Tao. Hi, Tao. Woof, 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 woof. I'm happy to see you, too. Arf, arf, arf. I need to talk to Hassian. Thank you. Butterfly, I presume? Don't act stunned that I know your name. I know everything that goes on in this village, including when someone new arrives. My name is Hassian, and I'm in charge of maintaining the natural order of the woods that surround the village. Be good to the valley, and we will have no quarrel. Use nature poorly, and you'll find I know how to rid this village of all sorts of pests. Can you teach me to hunt? City Hall requires I give you this bow and set of arrows. My mother is the town's blacksmith. A simple bow like that is in easy supply. It takes years to learn proper hunting. Start by aiming that bow at something, like those trappas or a cernic. Maybe you'll even manage to hit your target. Let's chat with Hassian. Apologies if my home is a bit Spartan for your taste. My mother and I both know a house is nothing more than shelter. So there's no need to make a big fuss over it. Okay. Bow. Why, I see no trapper. Heart trap lily. That's Ani. Let's talk to Ani. Wow, hello human. My mom Delilah told me there was another new human in town. And here you are. I have a present for you, a Bug Scouts official belt, and a set of smoke bombs too. I'm Oni, and I am a member of Kilma's Best and only bug catching club. Before we get started, you gotta take the Bug Scouts oath. Just repeat after me. I promise to honor nature and all its creatures, to always lend others a helping hand, and most importantly, tell Ani if you see anything really cool. I promise. Awesome. Welcome to the Bug Scouts. Why don't you go try to catch something easy to start? Remember though, certain bugs will only come out at certain times. My family runs the farm down the road. We grow the biggest vegetables. My mom won blue ribbons at the fair like 1,000,000 years in a row. Heart drop Natalie. Heart drop Lily. We'll need those to make more bug bombs. Bug bombs take clay and heart trap lilies. And Einar is down here at the dock. He'll teach us fishing. Einar. Oh, hello. You seem to be another new person. Unless I have previously made your acquaintance, in which case my apologies for forgetting you. I am often too distracted by my oneness to take notice of such things as meeting new people. And there seem to be so many new people lately. What is this? What is the oneness? Silly human, the oneness is merely the oneness. The oneness cannot be learned by listening to the sound of air as it moves through your face flaps. It must be experienced. For me, that experience usually involves much fishing. I hear you have fishing rods. Yes, I have been informed by Gina that you have emerged fully formed from the swirling mist. This is wonderful news. Happy day of mist birthing to you, new human. Other humans call me Einar, and I would like to share with you the joy of fishing. I understand it is customary for tutelage to require work that one does from home. I know there's a word for it, but I cannot quite recall what it is. please take this fishing rod and give it a try. Yeah, I shall be here in case you accidentally fall in. For now, my memory of you is etched only in shallow lines along my rune working. But be of patience. I am sure one day we will achieve the friendness. After that, the lines will run deep. Let's try fishing. Okay, I forgot. No worms yet, because we're first starting out. The bubbles will give you starred fish. And starred fish you can place down, starred items you can place down on your plot. So that they're not taking up your inventory and they're not taking up your storage. Starred gillyfin. Now I can talk to Einar again. I have crafted many adornments made from fishing implements. I find them quite aesthetically pleasing, but I do sometimes wonder if I am the only being who feels this way. What do you think of my adornments? They're charming. This pleases me. I shall remember you. Find my adornments charming. I caught a fish. Congratulations. I hope you were able to experience the same joy as I derived during such events. However, my time with humans taught me your kind derives limited utility from living fish. Perhaps this is a more suitable reward for your efforts. I do hope you will choose to continue this wonderful activity in the future. In the meantime, if I find anything I believe will be of interest to you, I shall have it delivered to you via mail. Okay. Can we find a choppa and a whatchamacallit? Choppa and a Cernic. Oh, also, we have lunar paths in this game. This is a newer feature, but you get awesome things from them. So, because this is my new profile, we are going to work on the Path of the Kitsu first. These items are premium items, the ones that have the gems on them, so I won't have them on this profile, because we're just starting out and I don't have premium currency. But we will work through the star path, or the lunar paths, because it gives us materials as new players that will help us out down the line. There's a choppa. Make sure your aim is good, because choppas will run and bury themselves. Choppa. Now we need... Oh, I only needed to get one. Either a choppa or a... I heard a buggy. Oh, there's a Cernic there. Let's get a Cernic. The Cernics will run, but then they stop. The choppas will run and bury themselves. So, whoa. That disappeared on me. Normally it would stay there. That's weird. Alright. And let's go back to Hacian. Perfect example of a chopper burying itself. No, this is silver. I won't be able to chop this yet because it's too big. And we are just starting out on this profile. So... Why have you returned? Did you think I would praise you for a job well done? It is every Palian's duty to help maintain the balance of nature. In the interest of perpetuating that balance, I am obligated to give you this. Trappers are not natural to this environment. They overpopulate and destroy natural wildlife and vegetation. It is only right that you, human, help before you, too, begin to run wild. You may leave now. Leave me alone now, and I'm sure any further contact can be conducted over mail. Today's a good day to be outdoors. The sounds of Palia are very much alive. Okay. Need to talk to Badru and Wrath. So we'll go do that. We're gonna take the shortcut through the inn. Wrath is over here. Oh, I gotta... Okay, I'll show you that in a minute. But let's talk to Wrath. Oh, hey, you're one of the newbies, right? Name's Wrath, but you can call me Trouble. In addition to being bad news, I also provide Kilima with delicious soups and stews here at the Ormuz Horn. Stop by later, yeah? Always happy to chat with a friendly new face. Can you teach me to cook? Whoa there. You gotta learn to walk before you can swim. Unless you're a fish. But I'm like 97% sure you're a human. Tell you what, I'll stop by your plot later and walk you through getting a little snack action going. Just, don't wait up for me, okay? I might be a little late. I have some stuff to do first. Man, I'm really hankering some food made by someone not me at a place not here. I get tired of smelling the same thing day in and day out. My nose is always like, come on, Wrath, give it a break from the soup already. Wait, what am I saying? Alright. Let's... Real quick, while we're in Kilima, there is also this board. Oh, we can't look at it yet because we're not a high enough level. But that is a board that gives us dailies that we can do. And it'll show, you can also see the weekly wants when we get a high enough level. Right now, let's go out to Badru. Oop. I forgot I gotta interact with all the fast travel boards too. Interact. Badru. Well, if it isn't another friend I haven't met yet. I'm Badru, the farmer, and I sense we have some good times ahead. Did I mention in addition to farming, I also do stand-up comedy? Can you teach me to garden? You've come to the right place if you care about fresh quality produce. Honestly, I'm impressed to see you going after what you want. If I had that kind of gumption, maybe I'd be doing more with my life than just making ends meet. I'm just kidding around. Farm life's great, especially if you love the smell of Ormu manure in the morning. I'll admit it's a bit of an acquired taste. Tell you what, meet me on your plot and I'll walk you through the steps. Potatoes are the worst crop to harvest. They're so low to the ground, they really throw out my back. Okay, meet Badru at the plot. So, let's go home. I probably can't use the board for that yet, I don't think. Let's see, oh yep, I can. We're just going to use the fast travel board to go home real quick. Badru. Yeah, no, this place is already starting to shape up. Didn't expect you to fix up the house that fast. I figured you'd be stuck in a tent or something. Now that'd be intense. Work ethics, my middle name. I can tell the magistrate's gonna like you, Butterfly. Once she gets to know you, that is. She's a tad bit prickly with the new folks. Now, I bet you've been working up an appetite from all that shopping and mining. Well, if you've got patience, I've got the solution to your woes. Gardening. All you have to do is wait a few sun cycles and voila, dinner. Or breakfast. Even lunch if the mood strikes you. I know. It doesn't sound exciting, but trust me, nothing tastes better than a tomato you've grown yourself. I've got all the tools you need right here, too. Go on, why don't you drop this plot down and give it a good till? Or a bad till. I promise I won't tell. Okay, let's open our mail. Oh, Sifu gave us a rug. Einar gave us makeshifter planter. Now I need to make room to put this plot down. I'm thinking back here. So let's jump this little tree down, and we can put our gardening plot here for now because we can always move it later. And then this is our makeshift hoe. Sometimes you'll find stuff when you're tilling your gardening plot. Like I just did. Oh, there's something else. See, we found 2 things while tilling. Return to bed through. Hey, Spuddy, done digging? I found something in the dirt. Hot diggity dug. That is ridiculous. What a fancy looking doodad. Or is that more of a doohickey? Either way, I'm the last guy you want to ask about it. Next time you're out by Mirror Pond, though, you could ask Gina if she knows anything about it. As for the things I can help you with, well, unfortunately, seeds don't plant and water themselves. You're gonna need some of these bad boys. Consider them a housewarming gift. Once your seeds are in the ground, go to that pond and fill up this here watering can and give that dirt a nice little bath. It might take a few sun cycles and a few buckets of water, but trust me, it'll be worth the wait. Some things you plant might have an effect on the seeds around it. For example, carrots and onions keep weeds from growing next to them. If you find yourself needing more seeds, you can pick them up at Zacky's. Well, I can't wait to see you again, neighbor. That would have been funnier if I'd given you wheat seeds. I gotta work on my material. Watering can. Fill. Alright. Let's put... Oh, he gave me 2 soils. I gotta put the other one down. Right, put this stuff in my storage. We'll put this stuff in our house real quick. And we'll put this other soil down. Chopper rug. Will this fit on the windowsill? It won't. What about up top of this? Nope. Well, then it'll sit on the chair. And why won't you let me put my starfishy down? Okay. Too early on to put starfishies down, so we'll put it in our... Wait, it won't let me put it in my chest either. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's put this other farming plant down. Wait a minute. What is going on? Why won't my stuff go down? There we go. Maybe that's what I have to do with the fishy too, in order to put it down. Hey. We're not going to worry about it right now. Wait a minute. My seeds aren't coming out either. Right. Let's... Oh. That's why. Server connection lost. Okay. We're gonna reload our game real quick. Why did it not go into that folder? Oh, I'm gonna hide this screen for a second because it didn't leave me logged in. Ah, what the hell? Alright. Now we can unhide the screen and get back in the game. Right. Now I wonder if it'll let me place this fishy down in my house. Wonder if my issue was, yep, there it goes. It was because the server was losing connection. Okay. So, fishy is in the house. Why is Lonnie here? Let's talk to Lonnie real quick, because he's here. Hello, new bug enthusiast. My mom wanted you to have this housewarming gift. Fresh dairy from the Dea family farm. Welcome to Kilma. I ran all the way from the farm here. And I wanted you to have your mail. I handle all the deliveries around here. Twice a day, every day, rain or shine. 6 in the morning and 6 at night. So, I think it's safe to say my job is about to get a lot more interesting. Do you like getting mail? You look like someone who would like getting mail. I love getting mail. Good. Then I bet you'll be happy with what I have for you. Come on, go check it out. It's your first mail delivery ever. Oh, you gave it to me already. Okay. Now I can put this in my storage. See, I'm already 75 full. Me and hoarding. Right. Let's till the soil. put a tomato here. Tomato here. Put the carrots around it because it'll help with the weed. And we'll put one there and there because there's still a carrot by it. Water, water, water. When you can upgrade your watering can, you'll be able to water more than one spot at once. But for now, you can just water one at a time. I'm going to chop this tree down. I'm going to leave some of these trees up, unlike my last of my other profile, where I don't have the aesthetic of the trees. But I'm going to leave some of them up on this one. I just wanted to get that one out of the way because of the farming plots. Right, rest. Oh hey, just saw Badger leaving. He teach you how to garden? I'm terrible at that kind of stuff. Seriously, I managed to kill knapweed, and that stuff's supposed to be invincible. Anyways, let me teach you about the single thing I'm not ashamed of. Cooking. Here, you'll want to take this campfire recipe. Once you've got that built, I'll teach you a couple of recipes you can set and forget. And what if you're a baker? Well, ambitious, but you don't exactly have a full kitchen set up yet. Let's just start with this and see where the vibes take us, okay? Campfire. And we'll place it here. Return to breath. Oh, hey, campfire secured. As secure as an open flame. Next, you'll want to forge for some mountain morels. They grow up here and around Kilima. Can't really miss them. They're bright red and, you know, mushroom-shaped. After you gather enough, you can pop them on the fire and have yourself a skewer. I don't think I need to explain how food works, actually. Maybe I do. You are technically a baby. Make sure you're always well fed. It'll help you focus and pick up skills faster. That's why I always keep my soup flask on my hip. Never know when I need another burst of energy. Anyways, I better head out now. Once you get the hang of the campfire cooking, stop by the inn and I'll hook you up with the good stuff. And by good stuff, I mean stove. I'll hook you up with stove. See ya, butterfly. Right. Mushrooms. 1, 2, 3. Thought I saw some on that side. 4 and 5. Grill the shroomies. There you go. Talk to Ken Lee at my plot. Oh boy. Greetings. I am the Honorable Ken Lee Bahari, the firstborn son of the late Kendrun Bahari, the 118th Duke of the Bahari Province, and brother to Kenyara Bahari, the current Duchess of Bahari Province. I am mayor of this fine village, and it is a great pleasure and honor to welcome you here among us. This place is coming along swimmingly. Why, there's walls and a proper roof with no leaks. But it is a bit small, isn't it? I like it cozy. Of course, but how will you ever host a party? We use the manor for all sorts of celebrations. That's why I've brought you the permit to build your first home expansion. I had to spend an entire hour remembering where to find the paperwork, and then refilling my favorite pen. Of course, once you build the expansion, you'll probably want to fill it with furniture. I hope you have a hefty nest egg set aside for decoration. I'm completely broke. Oh dear, you didn't inherit anything from your parents? Wait, I suppose you can't, can you? Oh dear, why don't you take this bit of pocket change? If you sell it at the shipping bin, I'm sure you'll be well on your way. In fact, you can sell all sorts of things. Just open up the shipping bin and see. Now, I'd best head back. Killam can't go too long without me. Okay. So, this quartz. Place the frame for your room extension. I can't because I don't have room. First, we need to make room. Eat the grilled mushroom for focus. I don't think I can chop these stone yet. I think these are... Oh, I can. Okay. Chop stone. And stone. And stone. Gotta chop these little trees down because I think they're in the way too. Alright, now it says to place the frame for my room expansion. In order to do that, you have to press H. And then you can place the expansion down. Oh. Talk to Tish. Where? I just have Ken Lee. Goodness gracious, am I out of breath. There's one thing I forgot to mention when we spoke earlier. Can I get you anything? If you have any tasty snacks around, I actually wouldn't mind a bite. I've been running all over town, letting the citizens of Kilima know about City Hall's latest innovation. Innovation? Innovation may actually be overselling it a bit. It's simply that I noticed a lot of our citizens have various wants or requests, and tracking them down can be a bit of a bother. So I thought, why not put all of those requests in one central place where everyone can easily find them? What a great idea! I've categorized all the requests into different sections. One for guild requests, one for villager wants, and another one for... It might be easier if I just show you. Come on to the village center, and I can show you what it's all about. There's even some Kilima coin in it for you. What's Kilima coin? Why, that's the new currency I created for people who complete requests on the board. Perhaps I should have led with that. I'll be there in a minute, Kenley. Hi there, I'm Tish. I run the furniture store in town. Ashura and Hodari said they got you set up with some of the basics, but I wanted to stop by and make sure you had everything you need. After all, a happy home means a happy life, and what makes a home happier than decor? If you want to finish that addition you're building, you're probably going to need some bricks and planks. Ashura will be able to help you with the sawmill recipe once you're comfortable with forging. And Hodari sells the stone smelter you'll need for the bricks. If he's not in the village, check Bahari to the east. That's where he lives. Isn't setting up a home exciting? There's just so many possibilities. If you ever want to feel inspired about what your home can become, check out the home tour board to the left of your plot exit. Kilima sets up a show home with all kinds of furniture you'll be able to build. And other new humans have set up plots too. Once you're done checking that out, stop by my store in town and I can give you some new recipes to play around with. I'm so happy you decided to make Kilima your home. I just know we're going to become best friends. Alright. Let's do this because we're here. Visit the tour home. Pretty water fountain and lights and all kinds of furniture. I can't remember which set this is, but I like this set. And the fireplace. And a plushie. Right, now I have to go home. And we got mail. Heard you've been using the pick I gave you. If you want to learn more about the real life of a miner, come see me. I can teach you how to make a smelter, or copper bars, or even ceramic. It won't be easy, but it will be rewarding. Dear butterfly, tired of going out hunting and bug catching, then having to drag your haul back to your house every quarter of a sun cycle? Well, look no further for your solutions than the Zeki's Expanded Backpack. The Zeki's Expanded Backpack greatly increases your storage space and cuts those trips home in half. Stop by Zeki's General Store today. Dear Butterfly, so I just met you, and this is crazy, but you're the only person I could think of to message. Something strange is happening with the Phoenix Shrine. Nothing world-ending. Don't worry, but I could use your help, if you've got the time. Looks like Dear Butterfly, looks like you've been improving your forging skills. Why don't you stop by the inn later? I'll teach you how to build a sawmill. That can put your supplies to use. Right. Now I know. In order to get the backpack expansion, I need to have gold. And I don't have a lot of gold. So, let's sell this stuff because it's easy to get again out in the world. We'll put this up here. This up here because eventually it'll go on board. Let's go talk to all the peoples. After we talk to the peoples, I'm going to end this recording so I can have my lunch. But we'll get another recording going after lunch. I will get this one uploading as well. Hey Butterfly, it's good to see you again. Did you get settled in alright? Actually, I found something you might be interested in. Really? What is it? Oh wow, I can't believe it. This thing is an ancient flow battery. These were the power sources for the ancient humans. I've been looking all over for something like this. And you say you just found this buried in the ground? Must be fate. I'm not really a believer in fate, per se, but this is some coincidence. Humans used to use these to power all sorts of things. You know, there's this old door under the waterfall that I've been trying to open. It's just a little ways past the shrine we first met at. I've tried all sorts of things to get it open. Maybe this battery could be the key. Why don't you keep the battery and give it a try? This place used to belong to your people after all. You really should be the first one to check it out. Ciao, Gina. The trace amounts of flow left in the structures around the valley aren't enough to have the sort of effect you'd call magic. but Hecla can still hear them sing. Talk to Gina about the Phoenix Shrine. Oh, there you are. Good. I was starting to think I dreamed the whole thing. So, yesterday Hecla and I were examining the ruins more, trying to find out what's going on, why the humans are suddenly back. And I found a piece of statue that looked like it fell off the Phoenix, so, well, I returned it. Which is when it started glowing, just like when you dropped out of the sky. It stands to reason these two events are connected. I'd like to test my hypothesis, which means I need you to go try and check out the shrine, but only if it's convenient. Okay. So many things. Hodari. That's fine. Go to Hodari and Kenley. No, not Hodari and Kenley. Hodari and Ashura. Ashura. I know, starting out at a new place can be tough, but you've been doing a great job. I thought I'd help you out. I've got a couple of recipes for purchase that might make your life a little easier. You'll probably want to get a sawmill first thing, to turn some of that wood into planks. Don't cut any fingers off. Okay, sawmill. If you're looking to have a little fun, there's a lot of ways to enjoy yourself in the valley. I go fishing for fun. Oni goes exploring in the woods. Badru can sit and listen to music in the inn for hours. We have every sort of rivalry here, no matter what your personal taste. Okay. Oh, Dari. Heard you've been putting that pig I gave you to work. If you want to hone those skills, build yourself a smelter. First step is to turn rocks into bricks. I got a couple of other recipes in stock that can help too. Check them out. Don't go and burn yourself. Alright. Smelter. Copper bar. Ceramic. Not many stop by the inn during the day. Gotta say, I like it better this way. Let me make sure. Does it sure have any other recipes on that day? Nope. Okay. It'll be a bit before we get these on that. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Now I can look at the bulletin board. Accept the quest. We'll do this one quest and then I'm gonna... Oh, weeklies. We don't have weeklies yet, but we'll click on that because this will tell us what everybody's favorites are. Alright. Okay. We're gonna call it on this recording. I'm gonna get up and make some lunch. And we'll get this one uploaded after that. And I'm gonna work on getting another one going for you guys. I've really enjoyed doing this recording. I hope you guys enjoyed as much. Remember, if you have any questions, if you're new to Palia and have questions and you're seeing this recording, just comment on the VOD, and if I cannot answer your question, I will find an answer for it. I've really enjoyed this, And see you on the next one.